Hi, I'm Callie Severson, and I come from Windham, Minnesota, which is an hour away from Mankato. And I am now in the Bachelor of Fine Arts Musical Theater program.
I'm Jake McInerney. I am from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I came here and I am pursuing a BFA in musical theater.
We found out about MSU theater probably different ways. There was a girl, her name is Jonay Villeneuve, that came from my hometown, and so we got to talking about theater a year or so back. And she's actually a BFA acting here. She's graduated now, but she just spoke so many wonderful things about this program. And I did my own research as well. I looked at a lot of different colleges. I looked at colleges here in Minnesota. I looked as far as California and New York City just online. And I was so shocked to find out that Mankato has probably one of the most prestigious musical programs in our whole country, and they do the most musicals out of our nation, so I thought that was just awesome.
I actually found out about the MSU theater program through my high school director, Mr. Douglas, Matthew Douglas at Washington High School, and he actually lived in Mankato for many years, and he saw many productions, and he was like, Jake, if you want to do something, theater related, go there, because I could have gone, someplace else, East Coast, West Coast, the big schools and stuff like that. But I don't think I would have felt the excitement, the kind of hominess that Mankato kind of brings to the area, or to your life here. And I don't know. I really like MSU a lot. I like the theater department a lot.
Yeah, from the very beginning, when I started researching MSU particularly, I just felt so welcomed by all the professors, and especially in the theater department. I had an appointment set up with Dr. Hestels, who is the department chair of theater here, and I was expecting 15 minutes, and he talked to me for an hour, and he screamed passion of this program, and I immediately was drawn. So I think that's something that's really welcoming. The other thing, too, was the minute you walk into this program, the entire student body in the theater and dance program are just more than welcoming. They just embrace you, and I think that's something that you can't find in all theater programs. Competition is a huge factor in theater, and surprisingly, MSU is able to embody competition, but in a friendly manner, too. So I think that was something that I really liked about this program. But I started talking to Dr. Hestels probably a year before I attended here, and just kind of figured out I wanted to pursue the BFA program, which you have to audition for. And I auditioned in the spring of 2010, and I was accepted, and so was Jake.
Mm-hmm.
And
luckily.
Yeah. So it's something we prepared for, not a week in advance, but for several months. Mm-hmm. So it was an exciting period, but we were really, really, really happy to make it in.
I wasn't expecting, getting in. I was just like, oh my God, I hope I get in. And then at midnight, I got an email. Hey, Jake, you're in, and you got $1,000. Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you audition for the BFA, it gets your name out there. You get to introduce yourself to the directors beforehand, before you even get to school. You feel so much more at ease when you actually get to work with the directors, because you've already met them. You already know, how they're gonna audition you and stuff like that. You basically can get a grant if you audition for the BFA, which is great. It's free money, it's awesome. And
one thing I thought that was really cool about MSU's theater program is, MSU is a public school, and not many theater programs, public or private, offer many scholarships. This program does, which screamed to me, because money in colleges, it's always an important thing to look at. And the theater program offers scholarships for each year. So that was something that I was extremely interested in. And thankfully, Jake and I were able to get freshman talent grants, which was awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you want to talk about the first day and the first the way and the auditions and for the children's theater tour, because I think that's something big that a lot of schools don't have, but it's great for the students, unlike you guys, who don't always get cast in the first round. You get a chance to get right into the fray of things.
Our first week here was awesome. I think I can speak for both of us that it was wonderful.
It was awesome.
You get thrown in with everyone on the first day because there's auditions for the first 3 shows on the first day, and so that was nerve-wracking, but it ended up being awesome because we were there for probably 5 or 6 hours waiting to find out, callbacks, all those things.
Pacing.
Yes, but you get thrown in with all these wonderful people and you get to know them, and usually audition processes you would imagine to be really nerve-wracking, and surprisingly with the people that we were thrown in, super welcoming.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it. When I first came here, I was like, oh my God, am I even going to be able to get into a show? Am I going to be able to audition correctly? You know, I got in there and I just did my thing, and luckily I got in, and she got into Chicago, our first production that we've ever even been in at MSU.
Yeah.
So,
it was fortunate for 2 freshmen to get into a show right off the bat. We were very, very fortunate. And it's been wonderful because we've been having practices every evening and really getting to know the upperclassmen, which has been a wonderful experience. They really, truly, help you along and, tell you the ropes and all of those things.
They've been through this. I mean, they know what it is to be a freshman, and they're like, they help you out. If you look like you're confused, in Chicago we do a lot of dance and choreograph a lot of different scenes, and I just go up to one of the upperclassmen if I'm confused about something, and they say, hey, this is how you do it. And I go, well, thank you, and that's pretty much how it is around here.
And most people would, if you're interested in theater, most people are always so scared to go into a theater program because they know of the competition. And the nice thing about MSU, and I can't stress this, it's just the people here are so wonderful to you, and they really help you. I mean, if you ask for the help, they're there, and that's something that I really like. Super friendly people.
Especially because theater is so competitive. You kind of need a strong-knit group of friends in order to actually cope with a rejection and stuff like that. I mean, that's going to happen. So.
We become a big family. The other thing that we want to talk to you guys about is we have, it's really cool, MSU provides a great opportunity for freshmen in the theater program, and it's called the Kiddie Tour, and it's basically a group of freshmen that audition for the show that actually is written here at MSU. They write the music, they write the script, the kids help, and basically they go to a whole bunch of elementary schools in our semester too, and basically provide this show to all these elementary kids, and we reach, I think, about 10,000 or more kids. And it's a great way for freshman theater majors to basically dive deep into the theater program here and get kind of, I don't know, you get
acquainted.
Yeah, exactly. So that was something really exciting. We had this past Monday, which is the second week of our school year here, we auditioned for that, and there was a lot of freshmen, and Jake and I made it into that program as that play as well. And so, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We just had our first practice, and I can't wait.
It's promising. It looks very, very promising. So.
The other thing that is really cool about the Kiddie Tour that most people would not get the opportunity to do so is, as a reward of being in the Kiddie Tour, we all get to go to New York City on spring break for free. Like, our flight is free, our hotels are free, and basically we just have to pay for our Broadway shows. The past year, the sophomores went to 8 Broadway shows, and for theater people, that's awesome. So all of us freshmen that got into IGTOMI, which is the Kiddie Tour this year, are really, really ecstatic about that. I mean, what an awesome opportunity. I have never, when I was researching MSU's school and then other schools, I didn't find any opportunity like that. So it's an awesome program. I am so excited to be here.
Me too.
Yeah.